know the polling numbers are not good, but they were the same way when I ran and won. Everybody thought I was going to get clobbered in a primary. I got 80 million votes in the last election. And with the same thing, I remember I was saying that I thought the Democratic Party was going to do extremely well in the off-year election. Yeah. And other than the Bushes, it did. I mean, it was a great victory by not having a significant loss. We're going to lose 40 seats and all that.
Yeah, President Joe Biden definitely seemed to be coming on the defense with that interview with Wallace. And Wallace even looked a bit confused, but Biden, he's gonna have to do better if he really wants to inspire voters. As of today, his approval ratings are really on the struggle bus. Check this out. In this graphic here, as you can see, things aren't going great for Biden. Yeah, we got that, 54% disapproval rate, 40% approval. It's a problem. And Biden, after addressing this particular issue, he was then asked about the Supreme Court's ruling on affirmative action and whether or not he would consider expanding the courts. I think we know he punked out.
You said this court is not normal. What did you mean?
What I meant with that is it's done more to unravel basic rights and basic decisions than any court in recent history. And that's what I meant by not normal. It's gone out of its way to, I mean, for example, take a look at overruling Roe v. Wade. Take a look at what the decision today. Take a look at how it's ruled on a number of issues that have been precedent for 50, 60 years sometimes. Before I got elected, while I put together a group of constitutional scholars, do you try to expand the court, which I think is a mistake after all the judgment was that doesn't make sense, because it can become so politicized in the future.
Afraid the Supreme Court would become politicized. Really? Have you looked at that? I'm sorry, excuse me. Anyways, we know Biden's refusal to expand the Supreme Court, it's problematic. A lot of us feel that way, Nina Turner included. Yeah, she tweeted out this: POTUS must come out in favor of expanding the Supreme Court. Very basic, very true. That's what we need, because clearly these 9 are problematic, minus the 3 that I like. But anyway, Rashida Tlaib put this out. Yeah, expand the court. Seems pretty simple to me. Also, Jamal Bowman, we must expand the Supreme Court again. Yes, because it has been expanded before. This isn't something that would just be out of left field. No, this is an actual thing that has been done in the past when it was necessary. So let's just do it now. Mondale, am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy. And this is not even the largest the court has ever been. So for Biden to sit on TV and say, oh, it's a weird or wild idea is unbelievable, and it's also him giving half truths to the TV. He should not be talking about what happened in the last election, because America looks at him different than it did before he was president. So his numbers now are, like you said, extremely scary. Biden pretending that his numbers puts him in a safe place against any Republican candidate is absolutely ridiculous. Biden looks very feeble in this interview. What I saw was not something strong, not something presidential. And the fact that he's still going against the base that he needs to show up again. If you're not gonna be strong on this issue, expanding the court, and you've not shown up as a strong fighter for all the issues that you bet your name on the last presidential election, people will be sitting at home and sitting this election out, which means we may be seeing another Trump presidency.
Absolutely, because the reality is that Biden may not fully appreciate the fact that he is not looking that strong, as you've noted, Mondale. He's physically not looking that strong. He looks like he gets a 10% discount at Sizzler. Like, we got a problem here that we need fully appreciated by those in leadership. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that is not the case.